And since I saw you last, I have started another contract. It's in a field near where I had been working, and that's why I took this contract. And the other thing is I have bought a new tractor. I've given it careful consideration, and I just think I am going to need another tractor. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on a worker for a bit, and we'll go up and we'll see the new tractor. There it is. Not a beauty. It's another Valtra. You know, I've really been happy with my Valtra, and when I looked at all the tractors, this had quite a bit of horsepower, front loader, front PTO, and it wasn't quite as pricey as some of the other tractors in its class. So that's why I got it. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm going to take this off a worker, and I'm going to take the controls myself. Cruise control is just, of course, everything, you know, as far as acceleration and deceleration, they're really slow. Which also means the cruise control is slow to engage. And I've decided, instead of having two workers working at once, I decided to go ahead and do this myself. Hopefully I'm going to save a little bit of money, because that tractor was, I believe it was $181,000. I got the wide tires, the wheel weights, I got a front loader attachment, and I even bought that optional orange color, which I think looks great with the black. I don't know what you think. I guess you can express your opinion in the comments. Hopefully you like it. Shoot. We're full here. The heck's the matter with me? Not paying attention. I think I've told you, a woman that I worked with for years, she always used to say I'm too poor to pay attention. And I tell you, that's my problem here. I mean, it looks like I have a lot of money, but I've spent a lot of money too. I've spent just about half of what I had, and all I've got is just a little bit of farmland, and I wanted to have more farmland than that. So, not looking good. Taking a picture there. Away we go. And by the way, I had started recording the beginning of this contract and the buying of the tractor, but it didn't, for some reason, the recording shut off. Actually, didn't get anything at all, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to have to be careful of that because I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this and not have something available for you to see. Yeah, looks like unfortunately I varied here when I started this harvest. You know, when I went over to go up in the middle there, because I find it takes a lot of time, you know, to do if you do backing when you do the turning. And that's why I go up and go harvest down through the crop. If the field were narrower, what I would do is actually go to the other side. But I find without GPS, and hopefully we'll have that soon, hopefully we'll have that and follow me, but without GPS, I find it's very difficult to get a straight line out in the field where I really can't see. You know, it's just hard to align myself with the edge of the field. And you can see how far that was off. Here it's about, I had about a header width, and up at the end, I'm not sure if 2 headers are going to do it. But we will see. What I'm going to do, probably already said this, what I will do the next time, when I go to do that, I will hire a worker and let the worker do it. Once I get the field planted up there, and once I do at least a little mowing and you know, mow, bale, and wrap, I'm going to look at those buildings there, see if there'd be anything that if I would be able to sleep in there tonight. They gave me some tarps at the equipment dealership, and there at the grain mill, they said they had some old blankets that I could use. So probably what I ought to do though is to try to buy a sleeping bag. Now see, look at this. I've got this. Do you think I have saved enough time without having to back to be able to have to come back and get that little section? I don't know. I really don't know. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back. I'm going to start this on a worker over there, kind of in the middle. I don't know what that is over there. I'm just looking at that over there. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to, as long as I'm right here, and I'm going to have to go up to the other farm anyway. Maybe this will save a few seconds. A few seconds here and a few seconds there, and after a while it adds up to minutes. A few minutes here and a few minutes there, and after a while it adds up to hours. A few hours here and a few hours there, and after a while it adds up to days. A few days here and a few days there, and after a while it adds up to a month. Well, I think you can see where this is going. Hopefully that wasn't too boring. I guess that's the equipment dealer over there. Okay, I'm going to go about here. And our worker. That way we ought to get, at least get a straight line. Oh, I wonder. This looks like it might be about 60% planted. Let's look at the map. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's, well, 55, let's say. I really like this cedar, but you know, I mean, it's slow because it's narrow. But otherwise, if you had something, if you had a different system, you'd have to go over it one time with a fertilizer, one time with a cultivator, and one time with a seeder. And this does all in one. So, and it was relatively cheap because, I mean, the price just skyrocketed. Gotta do this little section. I don't think I've missed any crop anywhere. And I've done quite a bit of this myself. Now we will go down here. Keep those trees. I thought I would have missed something there, but yeah, I guess I picked it up later on. Now, I'm just going to watch that on the edge, and I'm going to try not to touch the steering wheel. See, already though, it's starting to wander a little bit. Swing back just a little. Oh, there's a few stalks out there. A few grain kernels. Yeah, not sure how I missed that. A lot of these places where it seems to, you know, the edge seems to wander in and out. I think that actually was something to do with the combine, with it not going in a straight line. I still don't know about this, you know, when I tested this on, I guess you would call it the beginner mode, it came out that you could hire a worker and still make a fair amount of money. But I'm not sure on this level. I don't know how I'm coming out. I guess I need to try to test it somehow. I guess maybe when I wasn't hiring anything for anybody else, you know, for anything, I could just see it. And it seems like here, if you do the leasing and the hiring, I think you might still be able to make a little money, you know, but I'm just not sure how you would, you know, how it would come out. I don't know if you would really make enough to amount to much. I shut the header off every time because, you know, it uses enough power that it just turns a little faster, and that's why I do that. Because you may not know this, but if you save a few seconds here and there, that'll add up to a few minutes. And if you save a few minutes here and there, oh wait, you've heard this? Okay, sorry, but I need to save time anywhere I can, because the saving of time is the saving of money. When I get all of this work done, which includes the contracting, or at least this contract, the seeding of the field, and maybe even the mowing and baling, I'm going to have to check and see about two things: buying horses, and then I will have to see about what I want to do as far as buying more farmland. Both, probably, if I get a little more farmland and get horses, that'll probably pretty well use up my money. I'm just not sure. I want to do some logging too, and I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it. I could cut the logs just with a chainsaw, but I'm just not sure a cheap way to haul them. And I don't know if there'll be big money in logs or not. Again, on the lowest level of this game, there's quite a bit of money in trees. But, oh no, I did it again. Did it again. Just talking, and I've gone way beyond. Must be way beyond. Hopefully it wasn't over on the other strip over there. Yeah, all these seconds saved haven't amounted to much, have they? This will be around 21,000. So I may empty once more and then take it up to the or take it and sell it. How are you doing here? Looks like you got a fair amount of And look at that. Look at that tractor. Don't you love that color? At some point I may go back and get black rims. Well, I guess I better quit for now. I really appreciate your watching. I would appreciate it too if you would subscribe. Just slap that subscribe button down below. You can also click the bell so you'll be notified and not miss an episode. And when you're down there, you can like and you can comment too. I hope you have a blessed day.